The Kansas City Chiefs, undefeated, going to Lambeau Field. Dante Hall. What would they do? Well, the first couple of kickoffs are out of bounds. Then they have one touchback. Now watch the punter, Josh Bidwell, makes the tackle. Otherwise, he's gone, Tom.
That's a great play.
But the Packers, they were doing that. And they also were rolling because the last few minutes of the first half, it's usually Brett Favre's. The little screen pass to Ahman Green. It's a touchdown. And just before the 2-minute warning, the Pack leads 21-14. Now third quarter. Najee Davenport blasts through. Oh, he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 18 yards, and the Pack are really in business. 31-14, the Packers lead at 17, and Hall fields a punt. Again, I want you to watch the Packers go flying. Watch Bidwell, the punter, submarine the blockers to slow up Hall. Great return, Hall, but again, Bidwell involved. But this time, it sets up Priest Holmes. Comeback on. Vermeil's Chiefs down 31-21. Next drive, 9 minutes left. Ball tipped into the hands of Jerome Woods, out of the hands of Driver, and Woods runs 79 yards, touchdown. Game is really on. 31-28, the Packers lead down to 3. 7.5 to go. Next Chiefs drive from their own 20. Tony Green, with all the Chiefs' mastery this year on offense, I'd say quieter than usual for Tony Gonzalez till now.
That's right, the forgotten man, but a big go-to guy. Talked to Dick Vermeil. He said this guy's going to be a playmaker for us the rest of the year.
You know that. It sets up a tying field goal, 31-all. Now, that's a heck of a job on the kickoff. Hall had to pick it up because it would have ended up with perhaps the Packers again on it. The Chiefs complaining that's Frank Gantz Jr., but it was a good call by the officials. Now, with the score, 34-31, the Pack. Green to Holmes, out of bounds, 13 seconds to go. Morton Anderson, he's going to kick till he's 80. Good. 31-yard field goal. We're tied at 34. And Mike Sherman, now here's what happens. Coin toss, oh God, we got to kick it to Dante Hall, or we're going to give it to Brett Favre. Both teams shaking. What happens? Well, Chiefs win the toss. But instead, Tom, of throwing, what do they do?
Well, this is the game plan. Holmes, off the right side, going to break one tackle, going to go for 7 yards. Next play, Holmes up the middle for 5 yards. Next play, Holmes off the right side again for 5 more yards. They started this overtime. Holmes ran 9 straight times to start the overtime in this drive.
So now they're up to the 30, Tom. Trent Green. Oh, Darren Sharper almost took it for 6 the other way. And instead, Morton Anderson, 48-yard field goal, blocked. It's blocked. The Packers special teams now come through again. Cledius Hunt gets his big paw on it, and now the Packers in business. Here's Brett Favre. First play. Handoff to Ahman Green who had a 100-yard day, but it's a fumble. Mike Vaslowski has it for the Chiefs. So now they're going to go to Holmes and grind it out and get another field goal. At the 49-yard... Wait a minute. This isn't a run. It's a pass to Eddie Kennison. Touchdown going for the jugular. The Kansas City Chiefs with the Pack back on their heels. They win it in overtime, 40-34. They're 6-0 for the first time in franchise history. It's been around since the AFL began in 1960. An amazing game as Trent Green led them back from 17 down, throwing for 400 yards. How do you think Dick Vermeil was at the end of this one?
I'm very proud of his football team because it would have been very easy up here in this atmosphere to sort of sink to the point where you didn't think you had a chance to win it.
It's my job as a receiver, you know, to beat guys one-on-one. And ran by the guy. Trent put a perfect ball in the air, and it's my